Hi, everybody. Woo. No face in this one today. I want to talk to you a little bit about how to take a photograph of your artwork. I'm getting a lot of photographs that it's hard for me to see the artwork and to give it a really honest grade. So I want to give you some tips on how to best take a photograph of your work to send it in. I'm not going to talk about the process of sending it. I'm going to talk about the photographing of it. Okay, so try to use your if you're using your cell phone, try to use it in a way that it's well lit, but without a shadow cast on it. If you look at my artwork right now in front of me, there's a big shadow cast by my head on the artwork, and that makes it difficult for me to see it. So you want to make sure that you don't have the light behind you, okay? And if you're taking it flat on a tabletop instead of on a wall, then you want to make sure you're not blocking it that way too. So the best way to do is to have the light source come from the side of the artwork so that it just barely you're not having your body capture a shadow. Okay, so your shadow is not being cast because you're not blocking the light. And then just pan back until you get all four sides of the artwork into the picture frame, and then you would click your picture like that, right? If you get a little bit of the tabletop, that's a little bit better because then I know that you've worked right to the edge of the paper the way I ask you to. So include a little of the tabletop or the wall. Now this is on the wall, so I'm holding it in place with tape, which is okay for this. But let's talk about you turning in your doodle project or something else where I want to see quality work. I don't want to see tape. So what you want to do in that case is put it flat on a surface like a table, but you don't want to take a picture like this where you're closer to this end and farther away from that end. The distance from here to here is a lot less than it is here to here because of optical illusion, right? It's not really, but it is because of how the camera is set up in relationship to the artwork. So we want to frame it up so that it looks like the camera and the artwork are at one with each other. So I line up the edges of the top and the bottom of the edges of the artwork with maybe a little bit of the tabletop showing, and at the left and at the right of the artwork too. And then I click my picture. Now I'm using both hands right now to hold it in place. If I just use one, it's going to shake and it's going to move and it's going to do all of this as I'm trying to take the picture. So holding it with one hand, stabilizing it, and holding it with the other hand close to the shutter where you click it, then you can use your pinky, your thumb, your index finger, whatever is most convenient to click it once you've got it all lined up kind of like that. That would give me a better view of your artwork. If you are taking it this way, on a flat surface, a tabletop, you want to still be aware of the fact that you could cast a shadow on it. Look at how much that shadow keeps us from seeing all this beautiful detail here. A cast shadow makes it more difficult for me to grade your work and give you an honest grade. Okay? So having that shadow out of the way, zooming in, and taking that photo is going to give me a better opportunity to give you that A that I know you deserve. All right? So follow those instructions as you take your photographs, and remember you're downloading everything you do to the share folder on Google that I sent out to you earlier in the school year. All right? Let's take that photo.